Yeah, hello everybody. Santa Claus here in Batangas. Yeah, just hanging out again. Nothing you haven't already seen before. Just another warm day. It's Sunday here. Fed the dogs as usual this morning. They were happy as always. The puppies are really getting big. They're pretty plump, so I guess they're getting plenty of milk, especially from the one mother that only has two. They're pretty quiet over there too. They don't seem to be crying a lot. I guess they're happy, laying in the dirt. I guess it's that time of year where a lot of animals are giving birth. Seems to be a lot of kitties and puppies and stuff pretty much everywhere in the Philippines. As I've said before, it's not really a controlled thing. We don't really have a problem. We're right here where we live. I don't see a lot of stray dogs. Of course, we got the cats, but it's not really a big problem here. We noticed it more in the Dingalan in the province with the stray dogs and the barking dogs than we really have here. But it is around. Not a big problem with chickens or roosters either. Just once in a while you hear Omar's rooster here or the rooster over there where Grace's sister lives. But lately it's been fairly quiet. I don't know what they did with theirs. I haven't heard their dog over there. I haven't heard their rooster over there. Everything's been pretty quiet lately. They haven't even been playing music, and usually every Sunday they're over there playing music and drinking. Really, really quiet. I had a couple sprinkles here. Just quick little downpours, but not much. All in all, just a quiet Sunday. Catherine's taking a nap now. Grace is watching TV. They went over to Sister's there. They cooked something for lunch. Nothing, just a lazy Sunday. Not much happening. I wish I could say not much happening in the U.S., but sounds like it's getting crazier there. I don't know. What's with this critical race theory? I've been seeing a lot of things on YouTube about critical race theory is going to be taught in schools now. So I Googled it because I try to stay up on everything that's going on there, and I read the Wikipedia definition. And I guess it's been going on for several years, but it's never really been pushed, and it's never really been taught in schools. They said they're going to start teaching it in high schools and colleges. To me, it sounds like just racism in reverse. They say how racist white people are, and how the black man has been just put down over the years, and white people think they have priority over everything and they're dominant, and the black people just have just been put down. And maybe it's true in some areas in the past, but being taught in schools though, I don't I don't think it's proper to teach kids that. I think most people have their minds made up about racism and whether their friends are racists or not. Whether to be taught this stuff in schools. It just sounds pretty ridiculous to me. I've even watched some bloggers talking about it. Even black people, they're fed up with this stuff. They said we don't need anybody to tell us about this stuff. You're just pushing your racism. You're pushing what you want to be heard instead of the white person pushing what they want to be heard. It's just opposite. It's just basically opposite racism. Reverse. I just don't get it. I mean, most schools here are they need to teach education, not this kind of crap. You know, they used to teach good stuff like music and wood shop and mechanics, and when I was in school, even home ec, photography, stuff like that. And now you want to teach this kind of crap? I don't know, man. I really don't know what things are coming to with all this anti-white, Black Lives Matter and all this stuff. Hey, all lives matter. You know, we don't have these problems in the Philippines. You know, I never even see a black person here unless they're native. They're native to the Philippines and they have real dark complected skin. And even if we did have black people here, we wouldn't have problems like that. People are all treated pretty good here. Everybody's really friendly here. There's no kind of racism here. The only differences here is either you have money or you don't. You have power or you don't. That's the only differences here in the Philippines. Have and have nots. And that's pretty much everywhere in the world. You know, the people with the power have make all the decisions. Once again, that's everywhere. But I don't know. They just, I think they make problems where there are no problems. And you guys in America, you have enough problems as it is without creating more problems. So, I don't know. I'm kind of glad I'm not there. There are things I miss. My friend Rick Shaw, he just did a things on things he misses. Most of his stuff was on hunting. I really don't care about hunting. Never was a hunter. Don't even like killing things, although I know it's necessary in some cases, like with deer and stuff. But I just miss basic things, like taking a walk to the bar and having a beer. There's nowhere here you can do that. There's no local bars. You can just take a walk and have a beer. Take your scooter to the closest little pub. Have some bar food. Have some chicken wings and a beer. 10, 12 beers on tap. Nothing like that here. Not in this town anyway. Maybe go to some places where all the expats are. Possibly, but not around here. I just miss basic things like that. Like whole house air conditioning. Yeah. If I ever build a new house here, it'll be properly engineered. It'll be done the right way, where you can have air conditioning in your whole house. You put the correct insulation and you put the correct walls and windows and all that where you can run it. Sure, it's going to be a little more expensive, but if it's not too big of a house, you can get by with a smaller unit. I don't know. Just little things to me, like being able to just get out, take a walk without worrying about getting run over by traffic. Yeah, I'm not complaining. Like I said before, I'm still glad I moved. Still glad I live here, especially with all the negativity I hear in the U.S. But yeah, there's definitely things I miss. A lot of foods and stuff that you can't find here. Yeah, all in all, it is a little bit cheaper to live here. But it's all relevant to how much income you have or how much money you have saved up or who's working in the family, which in my case is nobody. I don't know. It's just like every day's the same here to us, or at least to me. One day after the next. It's just when you already have a house built, when you already have a car, a scooter, and all that stuff, what else is there? Most people are just happy with their kind of, I would say, kind of boring lives. They just lay around all day because it's too hot in the afternoon to do anything but to relax. They might take a scooter ride into town. I don't know. But I see people just hanging out. They don't have money to do a lot of things around here. There's no government help. There's no unemployment benefits. There's nothing like that. Either you have it or you don't. Most people here just struggle just to get food to eat. Not so much in towns like this, but you get in these small provinces and, you know, they're just happy. They're just happy to have a meal. The kids are always happy as long as they have somebody to play with. But it's tough. Tough especially on the kids here because schools are still not open. They're still not allowed in the stores, in the malls. There's nothing for kids to do unless they have friends in the neighborhood here, which luckily Catherine does, because there's always plenty of kids around. And, you know, they do keep saying the numbers, COVID numbers keep going up here, but, you know, I don't really see it in these areas. But when's it going to let up? When are they going to start doing mass vaccinations? And even when they do, I've said before, people aren't going to do it here unless they're really made to do it. Unless to go anywhere, they're going to tell you need to show proof of vaccination, which might happen. But who knows for sure? You know, the Philippines has a big election next year, 2022. Nobody knows what's going to happen, but, you know, we could have a new president. It could be Pacquiao. It's a good chance. It could be Pacquiao. People love Pacquiao. But does he really have the experience? Not really. We'll have to wait and see. But he is for the people, so you never know. But really everything here is one day at a time, day to day. And I'm just trying to get by. I'm just trying to keep positive, which is not easy. I've been here almost 3 years now, but it still seems like just yesterday. I can't say I'm still trying to get acclimated because I'm pretty much acclimated, even though I don't really speak Tagalog yet. But I know people that have been here 7 years, 10 years that don't speak Tagalog. Because it's really not forced. It's really not a necessary thing because most people speak English here. And I have a translator here with the wife always, so there's no problem for me. That's about it, really. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I'm not going to say, when you get here, do this, and when you get here, don't do that. Because obviously nobody's coming. I'll do videos like that later on when they open up the border. when they allow people in here. But they said, that's how the COVID's getting in here anyway, these new strains, through workers that are working in other countries that are coming back to the Philippines. Well, why are you guys letting them in then without going through this strenuous time where they have to, what's the word? I got a brain block now. Where they have to quarantine. I don't understand. Everybody else has to quarantine for a week or two. Why aren't these people that are coming in quarantining if they're the cause of it? Who knows? I hear something. I guess the wife hears me talking out here. She's wondering who I'm talking to. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. Tomorrow I know she's got to go down and pay some bills. Got to pay her Globe bill. But she usually does that by herself. And now that we don't have Myrna around to babysit, one of us has to stay here anyway. So I don't know if I'll go out and about. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'd like to show you out around a little bit more. But as of now, no go. So at least I try to get these videos out to you every day, whether they're interesting or not. At least you get something from me. As I've said before, mostly I just do these videos for my family, my friends back in the U.S. who watch regularly. I have some subscribers that leave me comments almost every day, but really, I'm not getting a lot of action on this channel. So I don't have high hopes of ever being monetized. But for those interested in following me, thanks for following along, and keep helping me get some subscribers. Leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, and I do appreciate you following me. That's about it. Take care, be safe, do what they tell you to do. Don't get into trouble out there, and use your best judgment on everything. Be kind to everybody. Take care of the poor if you can. Do what you can out there to make the world a better place. Treat others as you want to be treated. That's my view. God bless. Santa Claus is now living in the Philippines. Over and out.